everyone, I'm Meg.
Hi, I'm Caleb.
And today we have a patron pick.
Oh, this is so exciting. It's been going for a long time. We have to thank our producer patron, Light Yagami, for bringing into Megan's life
Attack
on
Titan. I do know that song. I have heard that song and I love it. I don't know anything about this. I know it's very well loved and I did hear the song, but you told me that the theme song changes.
I'm excited for you to hear all of them.
Yeah.
It changed like every season.
So I have never seen the show. I don't really know much about it. He was asking me like, what do you know? And I'm like, I think there's something about Titans and no, like I don't know.
There are large things involved.
Yeah, involving Titans. But how far did you get?
The first season I have a pretty solid grasp on. Most of the second season I have a solid grasp on. It was the third season that I started and got really lost. But I know the first season I remember pretty well.
How many times did you watch it though? It was like a couple times.
It was a couple times that I've stopped and started and stopped it.
Thanks again to our patron who suggested this for us. Oh, I'm also watching Death Note. I'm very new to anime. So I'm also watching Death Note on this channel if you're interested in that. And I really, really like it. So I have a feeling I'll really like this.
I think you're going to love it.
But thank you for being here. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yes.
We are watching the sub, by the way. Hope that works for people.
その日、人類は思い出した。奴らに支配されていた恐怖を。
目標接近。全攻撃班一体起動に移れ。水の力を。
We are the hunters. Some are like, why was that one muscly, but then that one looks like just like a giant human? Like, those are pretty cool outfits.
Yeah. It has like the most epic atmosphere.
I feel very unsettled. Like I feel really like creeped out right now. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Potentially.
It's so beautiful, the art style though.
そんなに寝ぼけるまで熟睡してたの？
なんかすっげえ長い夢を見てた気がするんだ。
どうして泣いてるの？
聞け！壁は神の英知によって作られた。壁こそが神の御業である。
理由もなく涙が出るなんて、一度おじさんに見てもら。
言えるかそんなこと。
何泣いてんだエレン。
また飲んでる。
お前らも一緒にどうだ。
そんなんでいざって時戦えんの？
そんなこと100年間で一度もないんだぜ。
一番危ないって父さんが言ってたんだ。
前からこの町を救ってくれた先生には頭が上がる。奴らにこの50メートルの壁をどうこうできるとは思えねえんだ。
中東兵団なんて名乗るのやめて壁工事団にしろよ。
Yo, this kid kicks ass. Damn, he's scolding him.
に暮らせるんだぞ。
Whoa.
まるで家畜じゃないか。
おかしなやつだね。
I mean, they've made the inside very beautiful.
Yeah.
調査兵団が帰ってきたんだ。行くぞミカサ、英雄の凱旋だ。
Oh, he wants a view of the scouts, not the Titans.
Right.
Okay. Because they're like celebrities. Aw.
俺だけしか帰ってこなかったのか。みんな食われちまったんだろ。
Eden!
Mm-hmm.
モーゼス
No.
が見当たらないんで。
持ってこい。
Bring it forth? What is just this cape or something? The pants? No, what's in there? No. What? I'd rather not.
それだけしか取り返せませんでした。
Oh.
I mean, maybe she wouldn't accept it otherwise.
Looks kind of like a baguette when you look at it. Sorry.
息子は役に立ったんですよね。直接の手柄はなくても息子の死は人類の。
何の成果も得られませんでした。できませんでした。
これじゃあ俺らの税で奴らに餌をやって太らせてるようなもんだ。
Yeah. Please be the kid. Please be Aaron. Yes! I love him. This kid is my idol.
This is my boomstick.
Oh, but he's my idol more. Oh my god. Get your shit together.
調査兵団に入りたいって気持ちは。
Whoa. Information I'm supposed to remember?
Yeah, it goes too fast. a
Okay.
lot of the time.
So
You can absorb it
there's
occasionally.
multiple walls.
おかえりなさい。
Right.
There's the doctor.
耳が赤かった。嘘ついた証拠。
Oh. Beautiful flowers.
調査兵団に入りたいって。
She's like traumatized though.
Mhm.
She's sad.
外の世界がどうなっているのか、今までに死んだ人たちの命が無駄になる。
人間の探求心とは誰かに言われて抑えられるものではないと秘密にしていた地下室を見せてやろう。
本当に。いってらっしゃい。
調査兵団なんてバカな真似。あの子はだいぶ危なっかしいから困った時は二人で助け合うんだよ。
That's a lot to put on a kid.
僕が言ったことを正しいと認めているから言い返せなくて殴ることしかできないんだろ。
These kids are something else.
やめろ。
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god.
俺を
No.
見て逃げる。
No, they saw her.
ミカサを見て逃げたんだろ。
Nice.
一人で立てるよ。
Oh.
自分の命をかけるんだ。俺らの勝手だろ。
絶対ダメ。
そういやお前、よくも親に話したな。
He's like, wait a minute, I'm mad at you.
Hey.
100年壁が壊されなかったからといって今日壊されない保証なんかどこにもないのに。
No, where's the wind? Where's the wind? Do not kick. Do not kick. No.
Falcon kick.
Why? Just to eat? Ah!
母さんが。
ミカサ
I'd rather have been hit by the explosion than eaten. Oh, what was in the cellar?
ミカサを連れて逃げなさい。早く。 最後くらい言うことを聞いてよ。ミカさん。
俺は巨人をぶっ殺してきっちりさ俺の恩返しを通す。
Thank you.
ありがとう。まだ。エレン、ミカさん。
Why is he smiling?
"人類は思い出した。鳥かごの中に囚われていた。
Beautiful, calming music. So this is a horror show.
Yeah.
That is like one of the freakiest, scariest things I've ever seen.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying. I remember watching it and I was just I remember watching it a while ago before you were into darker stuff or whatever, and just being like, this would scare the shit out of her.
Like
She
you can't. I remember you telling me that, like, don't look.
It's just like eerie and creepy and gruesome, and just it's
so unsettling.
It's the collective subconscious thing that you talk about with like Murakami.
Well, I love it in a really weird way. My favorite author is Murakami, and I really feel like he touches on the collective subconscious of fear and just like what everyone's afraid of and creeped out by. And this is Japanese, right? Of Japanese creators.
Yeah.
I feel like they know how to do horror, and like, I don't know, it's just they do it in a beautiful way as well. Like that was visually, even though it was so terrifying, like one of the most beautiful things I've seen, because it was like the flowers. I loved the blue flowers, and then there were red flowers, and then the motif of the wind, and the wind meant life. It meant emotion. Like it was even with the scout leader, you know, when he was emoting, it was the wind was there, and it went still. Like it all went so still before that thing came down. I have a lot of questions. But I'm just like, he came from the sky. And is he like an evolved version of the human looking titans? And then I know they can't show it, but they don't have like genital organs. They have like butt muscles.
Yeah.
But I'm like, do they not reproduce? So then where do they come from? Because a lot of them, like the smaller ones, look like regular people.
They're just
So like, then why is that one just, it looks like muscle? So then I'm thinking like maybe it's something like humans can grow into them. So, and there was also an epidemic. And tell me why I'm suspicious of his dad. Tell me why I'm suspicious of him, because what were you working on in the cellar? And where did you go? You said he was going to go to the inner city. So, like, I don't know if he's like part of the Titan conspiracy, but I am a little suspicious of him, because why do you have like this key to the cellar? It's weird. And it was to reassure Aaron that, and the mom, that he would be, his curiosity would be satisfied with whatever was down there of the outside world. And they said he cured an epidemic.
right.
So maybe it's an epidemic of some kind, like you turn into that and you get bigger, or they're like OG race, because in Greek mythology, it's Titans. Titans were like there first, right?
Like Gaia and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like the more human looking ones are scarier to me than the muscle one.
The ones with the wide grins and like the
That's
way
so
that they move is so just unsettling.
And they're just smiling and just like
it it does an amazing job of having this beautiful setting with this macabre, like horribly violent, like most terrifying thing ever. Like they eat people alive. Like that's just.
And he ripped her in half first, right?
And it's like helpless. Like these things are obvious. You can't like punch or whatever.
I know that guy
them.
just like was like, I cannot fight this.
Yeah.
So was that whole part a dream? That first part with the that was a true vision Aaron had. Like that was a true dream. And he was imagining the hunters. And I don't think those were the same that we saw, the scouts, because it looked like they were much more organized within the trees, like outside of the walls. And they all were like attacking at the same time. And there wasn't any of that existing yet. So I wonder if he's actually kind of psychic and can see what will happen in the future. I don't know. And also
he had trouble remembering it.
Yeah, he was like, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Mikasa. She's not his sister.
No.
Okay, so there's a whole backstory there that I don't know about.
Right.
But they took her in, it seems. Yeah. But she obviously is so traumatized. It's sad. The fact that she's the one who hurts the most, like hits the hardest, that everyone's scared of, but her eyes are just like dead.
And she's just running like.
Yeah.
Like following
But
Aaron,
then
like,
we did see her cry looking at the mom and Aaron at that whole thing. She did finally cry, which was kind of cathartic. I can already tell I can watch this show because there's a tension there, but it's all cathartic.
Yeah.
Like that's why I feel like, okay, I can watch it because the music and everything, it's going to take me for a ride. It's going to take me on a journey, but it's not going to just be like unlimited tension and I'm going to be left like, I hate this.
It's not like those very specific type of horror movie that like horror junkies are like really into that isn't applicable, that doesn't appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like this is something that like it is a nice like introduction to, like, if you want to start watching scarier things. It's
and
like
and is it weird that it's like almost satisfying in a very sad way? It's cathartic to see the Titan stomp people. It's cathartic to see them eat the people, because I feel like, especially as kids, we're so shielded of what's going on in the real world. And no kid should have to see that, obviously, but it did remind me of being a kid and you know, we grew up with 9/11 and happening and hearing about all this stuff, this evil stuff happening, and we're being told we have to stay. We have to, I don't know, just like close our hearts and our minds to it. So like it's weirdly cathartic to my inner child to like, okay, that's what happened. Like he just watched his mom get chomped and her blood fly everywhere in the wind. Like I really feel like the wind was a character all in of itself.
Yeah.
I feel like my imagination would do worse things if I hadn't seen it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, there is, because it's not afraid to show you those things, but then it's also not like, look how horrible and gross this is.
It's just the reality of it. And that's why I keep being brought back to like this world today. And I think it's an okay way to process everything, because we are living in pretty crappy times, not as crappy as, you know, the past really, but like there's wars going on where it's just like the walls are breached at any second, and like kids have to witness that. And
we're seeing like sinister information wars too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
There is like, at least the enemy is very,
and it looks like us.
Yeah.
It's like unfamiliar, but the enemy is us. It looks like us. And if I'm right and it's like anyone can turn into a Titan, then that's a whole other thing. But I loved the way it handled, it's like trauma with the kids, and they all handled it different ways, but I I fell in love with those little kids. The
3 kids.
So sweet. Yeah. Like I love that they were just loud and not afraid to like yell at people and stuff, because that's where my hope lies, is with the youth of the world.
And they're like, let us dream. Like, let us dream. Seriously.
Literally, because it holds the key.
Yeah.
And that's why he was so mad. And then they're bringing in things like alcohol and stuff. You want to watch another? You want to watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems to be part 2.
Oh yeah, it's a part 2. Anytime there's a part, you got to finish all the parts.
今から100年以上前、人類にある天敵が現れた。
You just look like regular people.
絶滅の危機を迎えた。
Oh.
マリア、ローゼ、シーナの3つの壁を築き。
So after that fall, like after that happened, they built the 3 walls?
No, the
this
walls
was before.
were already built.
Yeah, because I'm like, how did they get out of that?
This
Like, how
is
do you get out
100
of
years
that?
later.
Is that him? Is that her? Spoilers! No, my heart. Is my heart gonna get broken because I care about them so much already? Please tell me that's the blonde kid. Not that one. Sorry. Let me clarify. This has to be one of the best intros ever.
Yes.
I really hope the blonde one is their friend, but I don't know because the guy didn't take him.
Yeah. Hate those noises.
Delicious. This is great. This is a feast.
And of course, there's gotta be an apocalypse creature.
Of course. It's gonna get eaten though.
I hate them. Oh.
I can't even feel good about that. That was really sad. Because we all have our things we hold on to.
And the helplessness you must feel in that moment.
Everyone. Yeah. No, let her go because she's gonna deal with it. Oh, she's seen some shit. Yeah. She's seen some shit. The music is so beautiful. Come on, why are you showing us the most disturbing things with the most beautiful piano music I've ever heard?
And people screaming.
全員荷物は捨てろ。一人でも多く乗せるんだ。待ってなさい。
でも、エレンとミカサがまだ。エレン。
Oh.
かわいそうに。あの様子じゃよ。
God, I wish so much that they didn't look like regular humans, like a regular dude. I would rather them be shiny
or zombies.
But the fact that they look like me is what is so scary. Reminds me of the Titanic. And the ones on there are so calm. I feel like you had 100 years. I'm sorry, but I'm on Aaron's side.
Right, you gotta know how to fight them at this point. Oh, this music.
It's like almost like a musical score, but better. Like the music is telling its own story. I feel like I could just listen to the music and know what is happening. Like the Titans coming in and they're turning kind of like choral. Okay, that one's terrifying.
Yeah, syncing that orchestration kicks in right there. Ah!
See, it doesn't have a genital. Oh, that's a different one?
Oof.
It reminds me of your like physical therapist, personal trainer action figures. Yeah. That one has a different motivation. Like, what are you doing? It's like EDM. How did we go from
piano.
Piano, and then guitar, and then opera, and then holiness, and then the beat dropped in the best way.
And then silence.
No! What made you so mad?
Yeah, bro.
The gate, I guess. But like, also, who is on the crest? Is that a goddess or like?
Well, all the crests had different.
Oh, I thought
faces
I
on
saw
them.
like a woman on the main
I think it's
crest.
Maria or Rose or whatever.
Who's that?
Because Wall Maria, Wall
Oh,
Rose.
right.
志願品に巨人が侵入したというのは侵入されるはずはとにかく中央に終わりだ
Whoa.
But the cellar, what's in the cellar?
どうして最後までろくでもない口喧嘩しか
Survivor's guilt.
弱いやつは泣くしかないのか
They already look so much older. It's crazy.
してやるこの世から生き残らぜ
Sparkles.
ミカさん
Oh, he's alive!
無事でいてくれ
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I really. I just wanted to blame someone. I'm sorry. Wait.
何をしようとしてるの
Oh.
鍵を忘れるな俺はたどり着かなければならないいつか必ず
I knew it! Why would you show me a shot of the fucking key dangling? And there's this special cellar for no reason. They're communicating in the dream.
That's what you said about the last one, Mika.
Oh my god, I bet you anything it's gonna be like they made Titans or something. So he grabbed that on his way out? Okay.
ゆうべから何も食ってねえんだ
私たちはまだ生き残ったわけじゃない
They're hangry. I would be too.
3. Armin.
ほら間に合ったよ
Potatoes.
この配給多分人数分ないんだ避難民が多すぎるんだ
Oh,
食料不足だ
buddy.
し
どうせ巨人が壁を越えたんならもっと食って減らしてくれりゃよかったんだ
Bro, you gotta be careful, dude. He's like, let me at him. Oh, honey.
なんか見たこともないくせに巨人がどうやって人を
He's trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
お腹空いてイライラ
He's just hangry.
That's me trying to step in and balance everybody.
Yeah,
Stop
when
fighting.
I'm hangry.
He's just hungry.
I definitely relate to Aaron.
Just needs a nap.
Yeah.
気持ちは持つもんだ
Okay.
誰があんな奴らのせ
You tell them, Aaron. We're on your side.
Yeah, Aaron.
こんなもん
No.
いらない
No. That's.
飢え死にしちゃうよ無茶をすれば死ぬ僕の父さん母さんみたいに
いつまでもそうやって家畜みたいに生きろ弱虫
I fucking love her. Her eyes are
Sorry.
like the night sky. They're so beautiful.
アルミンが弱虫
She knocked him out.
のも町から逃げるのも
Mm-hmm.
今日食べるものさえ助けてもらったおばさんが言ってた通り
Mm-hmm.
Voice of reason.
Mm-hmm.
Eat.
食べて
Yes. Oh, I love her. It reminds me in the office of when they're trying to feed Kevin broccoli and he's like crying because he doesn't want to eat the broccoli.
荒地の開拓に回された
Even the kids.
中央政府はウォールマリア奪還を名目に大量の避難民を作戦に投入した
No.
その数25万人生存者はわずか百数十名残された人々の食料不足はわずかながらに改善された
Oh, that's messed up. That's really sad and messed up.
The refugee army just.
It's so sad.
俺は来年訓練兵に志願する僕も
そうだからあなたを死なせないために
3人で
Somebody has to keep you alive, Aaron.
入団式を行う私が
Oh,
Keith Shardis.
今の貴様らはせいぜい巨人の餌になるしかな
livestock.
いただの家
Because
畜
Aaron is so obsessed with being livestock,
Yeah.
cattle.
巨人を一匹残らず駆逐してやる
That was so good. I'm glad we watched
Yeah.
the second one so it wasn't just so depressed.
Right.
I can't with the most
can't-
beautiful freaking music at the credits.
Just let it play. Let's just let it play out.
That's Mikasa.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. The blood. Ooh. Is this spoiling it? Whatever.
Japan makes some of the best rock music.
This is like I've chose. They gave like I can't believe I skipped that. I was just eager.
right.
Yeah, that is like some of the most beautiful music and beautiful scoring I've ever heard in my life. Like I want to just listen to it while I work.
Same. I want to go edit after this and listen to Attack on Titan.
I
soundtrack.
know, but like I don't want to spoil it for myself, so I'm just gonna like watch season 1 with you
Yeah,
and
that's
then
great.
maybe listen. But that it is so cool how many different instruments they include and different types of music, the guitar and then the kind of EDM stuff, and then some bells. It's like and I say it's sparkly, but I love when it sounds like in a song it's sparkling, like there's little bells and trinkets
And I love that you say scored because it's not a soundtrack.
No.
It is a
No.
score. It is like a musical.
Yes.
Or like a movie that has one composer.
Yes.
Like it's
because it's reflective of the story. So if you were to just listen to it, it's like an overture.
Mm-hmm.
You can like close your eyes and be like, oh, that's probably when the Titan came in, because or like the big Titan, and then the little Titans have another specific sound. And also something that I love about anime that I've seen so far, and this one specifically, is the amount of time that they just allow stillness and silence. It makes me think, like, as an American who's consumed a lot of like Western media, that it's frozen, but it's not. And you know better than anyone that allowing those silences and that quiet and the stillness is like super uncomfortable for us. But like my therapist is like, no, sit in it. Just like allow the discomfort. And it seems very intentional.
It's like forcing us to listen.
Yes.
And forcing us to like
And
soak
process.
in
Yeah.
what we just
It's
watched.
so cool. And I'm like, my stupid little brain's like, oh my God, did it pause? Like, is it glitching?
Right.
Is it buffering? No. And it's also allowing you to appreciate the scene because they don't move. So it looks like a picture. And there are moments in real life, reminds me of Imogen Heap, her song that's like, it's a still life. Where are we? What the hell is going on? Da 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 da. What you say, but the beginning part, because it's like she's just frozen in that moment, and it is like a kind of, I think it's a breakup or it's like a traumatic moment, but she's seeing like the carpet, she's seeing all these places, and she's in the lyric is still life. I don't know, it's just so cool.
It's just very complete.
Kind
And
of obsessed.
I didn't even pick
didn't
up
think
on
I
this
would
stuff.
be obsessed.
Oh, I knew you would be.
Why?
Because it's just it's just special. It's just
Oh,
special,
no.
and like just based on the things that you've been watching lately and the way that you've been talking about them and the books you've been reading, like and
The
really
Stand
enjoying.
and-
I'm
yeah.
like I've been really excited for you to get to this. And
Yeah.
and this is one of the reasons I love watching things with you is because like I watched Attack on Titan on the TV while I was doing things, and like I didn't even think to pay attention to the score that closely. But like wearing these headphones and sitting next to you, and like it's just that's why I love doing this stuff, because like I get to
It's
really
really
appreciate
sweet.
the media for once.
And then we have a bunch of people who are also doing that, who might have, I know a lot of you are probably like film majors and stuff, and you have watched it over and over and you like to analyze. But I do think that there are a lot of people within this community that watch reactors so that they can pick up on something random or new. Because I don't think that my comments are like at all, like maybe not even what they intended, but it's just so cool to hear from different people like what stood out to them. And for me, it's like the eyes. They're like full of hope. Not hope. There's just it's like little worlds in their eyes. It's crazy. And then the music, and then also just like really strangely like the wind and the flowers and the types of flowers that we were seeing, and then the absolute like desolation watching that, and that beautiful community just get smashed, you know. But I'm so excited to learn more about Mikasa, and I can't believe I skipped her thing the first time, because that's like her ballad, like her epic song.
I know I feel like this show doesn't
Nice.
really have a main character. It has like main characters.
But yeah, exactly. And I mean, we were kind of joking about like who we saw ourselves in, but like I definitely think you're more of an Armin, and then I'm definitely more of an Aaron. Like I love Mikasa, but I relate to him a lot. That like anger and determination and just wanting to kick people in the shins and having to have people like clean up my mess.
I like to
He's
stay
so
back
cute,
and analyze.
Yeah, and like Libra
peace.
meditate. Yeah.
If we can get through this
Mediate.
without punching each other, that'd be great.
It's so good. I
Or if
love
somebody
it.
deserves the punch, I'm like, yeah, punch them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's so good. I'm so glad you like it. And I'm pumped that we get to experience it with other people as well.
And I'm so glad that I watched the second episode too, because I had to feel that helplessness for those kids in the first one, for them to like become cadets or whatever it's called, and to like feel that empowerment, because it's gonna be so satisfying to watch them turn into fighters.
And it's
you know?
amazing how much they covered in 45
Yeah.
minutes. Like in 2 episodes. That's one thing I really love about this series and a lot of anime, is that they take these epic stories but then put them on a really intimate scale.
Yes.
And it feels like each episode, like, yes, a lot happens, but it's really about the characters and the world, and I love something that's paced like this. It's not, I can't even really put my finger on it. It's just it's like a fantasy novel almost.
Yes,
It's just like it's just little details you can pick up and learn something new, and you leave every episode like excited to watch and learn more, and there are things that I'm learning in these 2 episodes that I didn't pay attention to.
So are you like thinking of, does it make you remember future things, and you're like, oh
Yeah,
that's gonna come into play? That's
like I'm seeing little
cool.
Easter eggs.
So rewatchable.
Yeah, that I'm like, oh, that's cool, or
Nice.
that'll come back, or but I'm not gonna say anything
I
while
know,
it's
but
happening.
still, that's cool.
Before we go, we want to thank our Archmages, which are our tier 4 patrons. Thank you guys so much for your support and for producing our content. So Light Yagami, John G. Robinson, and Ruby Moon, thank you so much. And we want to thank all the rest of our patrons as well. We are so glad you guys are on all of these journeys with us.
I know, it's a lot of journeys.
mind-blowing. Thank you for your support. It ensures that we can keep doing this stuff.
Yeah.
And experiencing all these amazing stories together.
It's
so
the best.
thank
Best
you.
life. Thank you.
Thank you.
Drink water. Take care of yourselves.
Be kind to one another.
We'll see you for the next things.
Yeah. We love you. Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.